Hey everybody, it's Anthony here on EduPower Tools, and I'm here today with a quick tip about more of a warning about archiving classes in Google Classroom. So I'm recording this video on September 30th, 2020, and September is not the time to be archiving classes, really for any reason, aside from the fact that you're just flat out not teaching that class anymore. So what has been reported to me has been that some teachers are finding that their classes are just all of a sudden being archived. And generally that doesn't happen just as an error in Google Classroom. It often just happens by mistake. And it can happen by mistake by a number of people, including the teacher, him or herself, but usually any co-teachers. So when you archive a class, and you archive a class by doing this, you are on your classroom dashboard. So here I am at classroom.google.com, and I see on each of my cards here I've got the 3-dot more menu. And the classes that I teach or I'm a co-teacher of, I'm going to see these options: move, copy, invite, link, edit, copy, archive. Okay. When I click archive, it goes away. But what it does is it says that you get this message: archiving a class causes it to be archived for all participants. Archived classes can't be modified by teachers or students unless they are restored. The class will move to your archived classes. Class files will remain in Google Drive. So I'm going to click archive just to show you an example. So I'm doing that and it's being removed from my dashboard. So again, if I'm not teaching that class anymore, that class is no longer in session, then go ahead and archive it. But if it is a class that's still in session, because it's so close, especially to the beginning of the year, or in the middle of the year, that's not a time when you want to archive the class, because there might be other people depending on it. For classes that you're a student in, so this class I'm a student in, my only options are move, unenroll, or report abuse. Okay, so if I don't want to be a part of this class anymore, I can unenroll, but generally, again, in the middle of the school year, you don't want to do that. So as a co-teacher, I do have the ability to archive classes. And a lot of times people archive the classes just thinking that they don't want to see it clutter up their dashboard. The problem with that is when you archive a class, even as a co-teacher, you're archiving the whole class. So the main teacher of that class will no longer have access to the class. The students that are in that class will no longer have access to that class. So obviously that's a bad idea. We don't want to do that. To restore an archived class, if you do it by mistake or you realize that someone else has done it, you click on the hamburger menu in the upper left-hand corner. You scroll down to archived classes. You click on that, and it's going to give you a list of your archived classes. So this is the one that I just archived, EdTech Bootcamp. I'm going to click on the 3 dots, and I'm going to click on Restore, and it's going to restore everything back to normal. Again, teachers or co-teachers can do that. And then I go back, oops, not there, here. I'll go back to the hamburger menu, click on classes, and now it should be back in the menu. If you want to organize your classes at all, like say I want to have all my classes that I'm a student in be a little bit lower. I'm going to click on the card and I can drag it down and I can move them all around. Say I want this one to be moved up, I can move that one up. Alright, so you have the ability to arrange your dashboard the way that you want, and then when you arrange your dashboard in the way that you like, even the menu over here gets rearranged too. So you have them in the order that you have moved them around to, with aside from the fact that they separate them already between teaching and classes that your students in. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of share that quick tip with you. Bottom line is, don't archive classes, especially in the middle of the school year, unless the class is flat out done. And second of all, especially if you're a co-teacher, be very careful about archiving classes, because you want to make sure that the main teacher wants it to be archived. And thirdly, if you are interested in rearranging your menu of classes that you are in or managing, then you can certainly do that by clicking and dragging in the dashboard. Hope you found that helpful. If you need any help with that or any other EdTech issues, let me know. Happy to help at any time. Hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.